Joey Gallo was one of Major League Baseball's most feared sluggers. Over the last 5 seasons, he posted 2 with 40 or more home runs.
That was gone. That was number 40.
A big smile on that face.
In another season with 38. The other 2, one was shortened by the pandemic, and the other was shortened to 70 games due to injury. But that season, he posted his highest OPS. In 2022, Joey Gallo is having his worst season on arguably the biggest stage in baseball.
Swung on and missed, and Gallo down on strikes.
Yankee fans, I want you to comment. Are you done with Joey Gallo, or do you still want to see this thing turn around? Are you fed up? Comment and let me know. So what happened? That's what we'll get into in this video. Stay throughout. I highly encourage it. I really feel like I've cracked the Gallo code. I found a lot of really interesting stuff here, and I want you to have all of the information. I want to remind you to subscribe if you haven't yet so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos, and hit the alerts if you haven't so you know when something new drops. And of course, be sure to hit that like, show your support for the channel and the video. It also lets me know that you enjoy this content and will get me to do more of it. In Texas, Joey Gallo slashed .211, .336, and .497, good for an OPS of .833. Since becoming a Yankee, his slash line has dipped down to .167, .292, and .370, an OPS of .663. So what is going on? Let's address the key items. Many want to point to how often he strikes out. But here is his K rate with the Rangers and K rate with the Yankees. And you can see it's only a 2% difference. That can't account for that drastic dip in OPS. Might it be a contributing factor? Okay, I'll give you that, but there's more going on. Is it the fan base? Is it New York? There's a magnifying lens on everything you do when you're a Yankee, and some just can't handle it. We've seen many players go to New York and struggle. Sonny Gray, Brian McCann, Jacoby Ellsbury, Carl Pavano, A.J. Burnett, and that's only scratching the surface. Burnett went on to Pittsburgh and gave them 3 nice seasons, one of which he was awarded an All-Star appearance. Let's take a step back for 1 minute to build maybe the largest case for the Gallo decline. Here are the 5 previous seasons. As mentioned at the top, Gallo was a home run monster from 17 to 19. The pandemic season threw him off like it did many others, and then 2021 was sort of a bounce back. In 2021, he was traded by the Rangers to the Yankees. All credit to Fuzzy for the graphic that was just hanging out on Google. In 2021, over 95 games with the Rangers, he posted an OPS of .869. Good stuff despite a .223 batting average. He went to New York, and we saw the start of this tailspin. 58 games and a .707 OPS with a vomit-inducing .160 batting average. It couldn't be the ballpark. Yankee Stadium is known for home runs, certainly a better rate than Gallo's old home park, Globe Life Field, so we can rule that out. Let's compare those 17, 18, and 19 seasons where he was at his best with what's going on now, and we'll refer to those 3 as the glory days. First, the barrel rates. Top of the league at 22.1, 22.5, and 26.4. How's he doing now? 17.1. So, of course, the exit velo will reflect that. 93.3, 94.3, and 94.8 miles off the bat. Again, tops in the league down to 88, which is in the 29th percentile. And he's getting on top of the ball more this season with rates of 19.4, 18.4, and 14 during those glory days. Up to 26.3% this year. Now, for Joey Gallo, getting on top of the ball doesn't mean he's hitting more grounders. You can see he's still hitting the ball in the air more than he is on the ground. And when we compare his fly ball percentage to his 2017 and 2018 seasons, you can see it hasn't taken a drastic turn. But the launch angle has seen a noticeable dip going from 23 and 22 degrees down to 18 this season. So we're seeing less barrels. weaker exit velos caused by getting on top more, generating a smaller launch angle. So the type of contact is an issue. We also have to look at his stance. Is that something? We've seen him tinker with that, sometimes more open, sometimes not. But the hands and the shoulders really stick out to me. 18 and 19, the hands are higher than in 2022, and the shoulders in 2018 are on a different plane than in 2022. Will certainly have an impact. There is one more and maybe the biggest item to look at, and it's right here with the zones. At first, I looked at this to see how differently he was being pitched. I did notice more pitches high and away in 2022 than in 2018, but what stood out was the swings by the zone. More about what he was doing than what the pitchers were doing. You see a drastic change in how much he was swinging outside of the strike zone from 2018 to 2022. But you can see he was still able to hit the ball hard, especially if it was in that lower half. This has to be an attempt, either by him or the Yankees, to cut down on his strikeouts. And as we've already covered, it's not working. Swinging at the balls in the strike zone, laying off pitches out of the strike zone. It's even caused him to not connect with even one strike zone pitch up and away in a hard manner. A spot in the strike zone that during the glory days he generated his third highest exit velocity. Now you might say, well, if you go back to that, he'll strike out even more and never draw a walk. And to that, I'll compare his walk rate in 2018 when he was swinging at those pitches out of the zone to 2022, and it has not improved. In fact, in 2017, his walk rate with the same approach, basically swinging at everything, he was in the top 6% of the league. So what do we say? Get those hands up and unleash the beast. Let Joey Gallo swing. Take the handcuffs off. Whatever analogy you want to make, just let the man swing. To me, that's the biggest thing going on here. That's what happened. They cut his balls off. With all of this information, let me know what you think. Can Gallo bounce back? Will he have to do it with another team? Those who have followed Gallo's career, what do you think? Yankee fans, be sure to chime in. I want to hear it all. Again, be sure to hit that like to support the video. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the alerts if you're a repeat viewer so you don't miss the next video release or live stream. I appreciate the support. Thank you for spending some time with the channel and watching the video. I'll see you next time.